Is it not interesting? 22 people are playing football. 40,000 are watching and clapping for 22 people. Then outside the stadium, maybe you have about 2 million people if it's a UEFA Champions League. At the end of the match, all of us will contribute money and pay the people playing. Anytime you hear that they paid Messi $80 million, your money is inside. You know how? You recharge your DSTV. Now, because you recharge your DSTV, you could watch live matches. So as you are recharging your DSTV, you are paying them. Can I tell you the truth? I don't want to be in the crowd. I want to be in the field. So, you are the one that determines the group you want to belong. It's the group that you belong that will determine what you get. You see how small the group is. You see how small the effective group is. 30,000 people watching 22 people. At the end of the day, they are the only people that get paid. They buy private jets, they buy latest cars just because they are actively in the field. But this is the irony. People who are in the field don't talk. The people who talk are spectators. The people who are busy trying to score, they are busy. Their eyes on the ball. Defender is defending. He has no time to interact. No time to interact. Why? Any mistake, an attacker can slip off. A goalkeeper cannot engage in conversation. The reason why you are talking is because you are not actively in the field. By the time you join us in the field, you will hear gossip. You will hear distraction. You will hear things that other people hear. You will hear nonsense. Are you listening to me? By the time you are in the field, you have one purpose, and that purpose is to score. You are looking for the ball. You are pursuing the man that have the ball. Pastor, you don't understand. The attack on me is too much. You don't know what I'm going through. Have you not noticed? They only attack you in the football field when the ball is with you. It's only when the ball is with you that defender, attacker, everybody rush. If you are standing in the field and you are not with the ball, nobody cares the number of your jersey. You are getting those arrows because you are with the ball. Say, I'm with the ball. When they attack you with the ball, you refuse to leave the ball, they can clear you out of the ground. Can I tell you something? If you don't have attack, be worried. If as of today, you are here today, there is no attack, it means you have lost the ball. You can't be with the ball and nobody comes after you. So attack from the enemy is a proof that you are not just in the field, but you are with the ball. Because you can be in the field and not be with the ball. Blessed are thou who are being attacked. You are being attacked because you are with the ball.
Welcome once again, and thank you for being here with us. Thank you for the love and support. Thank you for liking and commenting. We really appreciate that. Now, if there's one thing I took away from what the man of God said in this video, is that we can always decide how we spend our time, and we can always decide whether or not we make income from what we get ourselves involved with or not. And we can always choose our association, and we can decide for ourselves if those associations are what benefit us or not. That's what I gather from what the man of God said, which I think is very, very good, because more too often we get ourselves involved with things that really don't benefit us. And sometimes we spend a lot of resources on those things. And at the end of the day, those things don't benefit us. So we must be able to choose very wisely. We must be able to ensure that whatever we do serves us the most, and whatever we do benefit us. Because at the end of the day, we must learn to always put ourselves first and nobody else. Always put yourself first. Always do the things that benefit you. Now, sometimes people might pay for entertainment. There's nothing wrong with that, right? If you have a job, if you're making income from your job, and you are spending some of the money to entertain yourself, like paying for the DSTV, like he mentioned, then I believe there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with people spending some time to relax. There might be a problem when those people spend too much time relaxing rather than working. If those people abandon their jobs and just relax all the time, then there will be a problem. But if those people have a work, relax, balance, then I think there's nothing wrong with that. There's one other point that he mentioned that I really, really don't like. It's about the attack thing. You know, people face difficult times in their lives. There are times that things will go smoothly with you, and there are times that things will be very, very tough. Okay? There are times you will get sick. There are times you will be very healthy. There are times you would be successful, and there are times you will face a lot of challenges in your life, in your businesses, in your family. There are seasons for things like this to happen to you. Now, this is where I have a problem. Most religious people will say you are being attacked. You need to pray more. You need to fast more. You need to sow seed more. You need to be steadfast with the Lord. That is what they will say. They will play over the psychology of those people who are facing difficult situations. They will tell them that it is because their enemies don't want them to succeed, and so their enemies are attacking them. That is what some men of God would say, if not all. But that is not the truth. That is not the truth. Because if that were to be the truth, they themselves, the men of God, who fasted all the time, who prayed all the time, who do the right things, so they say, should not be facing difficult times. I said this about Pastor Lazarus Moka, who lost 2 wives. His 2 wives have passed away. And he was standing on the pulpit and telling everyone how they have brought back someone from the dead. They have walked the lame. They have healed the sick. They have done this. They have done that. And the God of choosing can do everything. But then, his wives died. He couldn't raise them from the dead. Now, like I said in that video, and I will say it one more time, I am someone who tries to be as respectful as I can be. I respect people who are older than myself because I was taught by my parents to be very respectful to elderly people, to people who are older than me, and to people who are younger than me, to be respectful to people as a whole, because respect is reciprocal. When you respect people, they will respect you. So the only reason I'm saying this is because I think that the lies and deception in the church has got to stop. the manipulations by men of God has got to stop. This has got to stop. Not everything that happened to you is as a result of people don't liking you. It's as a result of Satan hating you, if there's anything even like Satan. It's not that. Not everything that happens to you is as a result of your grandma against you. You will hear them even accusing people who took care of you when you were nothing, when you had nothing. You will hear men of God saying that the reason you are not succeeding is because one innocent grandma in the village is against you. That grandma has stolen your star, has stolen your luck, and the grandma doesn't want to see you succeed. And I ask a question. Where were you, this man of God, when this grandma was looking after this person? Where were you when this grandma gave this person food, shelter, when this guy was so little, when this guy was so innocent, when this guy was broke, when this guy had nothing? Where were you, man of God? Where were you? You were nowhere. This grandma that you are accusing of being the one responsible for the downfall or for the struggling or for the failing of this person is the same person who took care of them when they had nothing. And now, because this person has come to your church and you're trying to convince them to stay with you and to keep on funding your lifestyle and to keep on giving their hard-earned resources to you, you are telling them all kinds of lies. You are the worst. You are the worst. So, Pastor Charles is someone I respect, but his whole take on being attacked by the enemy is what I don't buy it. If you are having challenging times in your life, know that it is a season. Things rise, things fall. That is how life is. And if you think that a man of God is out there looking out for your own well-being, thinking that they want to do things that benefit you, you are fooling yourself. You are fooling yourself.